If you've spent any time on social media, such as Instagram and YouTube, you've no doubt seen people posting content about their incredibly lavish lifestyles. Looking flashy on social media doesn't tell us you're rich. For some, the images are real, but for others, behind the scenes just aren't Lambo and luxury villa per hour to look cool and wealthy. But the reality is they have a lot of debt, poor credit, and zero savings. Mankind is divided into rich and poor, but not everyone you see out there looking dashy and classic is rich, and because a man decides to wear a white t-shirt and pants doesn't mean he has a money problem. People may have a very different image of a rich person. If you ask someone, "Who do you think is rich?" they might say, "Someone who wears a lot of brand names." If you ask another person the same question, they might say, "Someone who drives an expensive car." However, this image of the rich is not necessarily correct.
Shoes, shirt, trousers. Functional.
Those who have something that you can't have unless you have an abundance of wealth are truly rich. So how does one distinguish between the truly rich and the fake rich? It's kind of hard to judge what is real and what is not, because fakes are pretty good at looking authentic. The rich and fake rich. How do you identify them? How are they so different from each other? What is the difference between these two types of people? Ready to learn what sets the two apart? Let's dive in. But before that, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe. Also, click that notification bell so you get notified anytime an interesting video is dropped. 1. Brand perception and quality. Fake rich people care more about brand perception than quality. They're not below buying fake products and trying to pass them on as genuine. That's easy. If you see someone rocking fakes, you don't need to look any further through the list. Those aren't even fake rich. Those are wannabes. The fake rich will own designer pieces but try to sneak in a fake in the package, hoping people won't notice. For the fake rich, it's all about the brand. It doesn't matter if the quality is poor as it gets. The bigger the logo, the happier they are. Truly wealthy people don't care about brands. They only focus on comfort and quality. That's why some of the higher end brands may look boring to you, because they appeal to a different type of mindset which you're not yet familiar with. Unless they're looking to make a statement, the rich stick to more subtle pieces. 2. Rich people don't name drop. Do you know my friend so-and-so? Yeah, I was at so-and-so's house the other day. The other day when so-and-so and I went out for drinks. This is a shameless name dropping, and it's just the kind of thing that rich people avoid. It's easy to spot because it's such an overt tactic designed to impress other people.
Amazing car that we've been looking at in movies forever. It's an Aston Martin Vantage.
It's an automatic disqualification from the Who's Rich lineup. If your name is being name dropped, then you might be rich. If you're the one name dropping, you're probably fake. 3. Fake people are NATO. What I mean by NATO? No action, talk only. Does someone always talk about a brand new car or a huge house that you've never seen before except in pictures or on Facebook or Instagram? He might be lying to you about his wealth status. Fake rich people brag about their plans. The fake rich will almost always mention how they're working on something new which has great potential. They always plan things but never put in the work and be consistent about it. To put it in simple terms, even if they ever have a good idea, they'll never make it because they lack the discipline to make it happen. They hang out all the time, everyone trying to one-up the other, discussing how wealthy they will become very soon and how each of them has multiple projects in the works. You see them eating at fancy restaurants, ordering bottles in the club, living it up, and reassuring each other that it's only a matter of time until they're all super rich. The fake rich are all talk, no work. Every 6 months, they find a new multi-million-dollar idea which they are pursuing. The real rich are always laser-focused on the future. They know exactly where they're going and what it takes. They put in the work and focus on incremental progress. When they settle on something, they're committing to it for the next 5 to 10 years, not just a couple of months. 4. Fake rich constant needs of validation. The fake rich are in constant need of other people's approval. They thrive on what other people think of them and live for the awe some people show them.
Yeah, I like it. You look amazing.
Everything they do has the sole purpose of impressing those who are less than them in their own eyes. They spend more time trying to be perceived as successful than actually putting in the work to become successful. The really rich don't need anything from people around them. There's no need to show off your wealth on social media. There's no need to boast about the money you're making because you're happy with yourself, so there's no need for other people's validation. You know you are enough by yourself.
Come on, Nick.
Look around you. Rich girls don't marry poor boys. She's mine.
5. They like to one-up others. Another way to tell someone is insecure about his wealth and ability is to watch how they behave when faced with someone else who's experiencing any form of success. The fake rich are usually the ones who immediately jump in trying to one-up the conversation and shift the spotlight towards them. This makes them look like douchebags and people notice this.
It works cool, but mine, masterpiece.
True successful people ask more questions than they speak and are always excited to hear someone else's story or about their passions and journey. 6. All they talk about is money. The fake rich are actually boring to talk to because there's very little that they talk about. Their lives revolve around the possibility of money. They speak of their own future financial success like it's a given, but would gladly throw away everything to join you if you told them you're actually making more than them. You surely know someone like this, a person who first mentions the price tag of an item and then tells you why he purchased it.
I feel like we should use maybe one of the world's most expensive primers on you.
They talk about how they're gonna make money, about how they spend money, and the price of things. Nothing beyond that because there isn't anything else of them that would be worth sharing. 7. The riches don't wear flashy clothes all the time. A hallmark of the rich and famous is their glam wardrobe and expensive attire, right? That's only true on the night of the Oscars. In their everyday wear, most rich people aren't trying to impress the world with trend-setting fashion. They do possess a sense about their attire, which you can recognize by its subtle sophistication. They dress for comfort. Style is understated. Designer logos aren't evident. Darker colors are more common. Clothes fit well. Only a fake rich man would always try to be seen in fancy and expensive clothes all the time so people who recognize him as a rich man. This reminds us of one of our all-time favorite quotes, which say, "People in fancy suits look really successful until you realize they work for people in t-shirts and jeans." 8. Charity. One common thing about truly rich people is giving out to charity. Giving and sharing is a sign of a rich mind. 85% of the rich have volunteered for charities. They made a habit out of giving their time, money, and expertise. Donations, charity, and gifts to friends and relatives are not just a sign of a good heart, but also of a wealthy life. Of course, there are greedy people everywhere who just want to consume, but a rich person knows that money needs to move and other people need help. A fake rich will never talk of charity. Someone who hasn't filled his stomach yet, would he dare talk of filling up someone else's pocket? Fake rich people are almost everywhere. Have you ever noticed one online or in your area? If so, how did you notice one? We'd love to hear from you in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe. If there's anything you want me to talk about, please let me know by leaving a comment below and I would be more than happy to make these videos. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.